Hey guys, Stealth here, and welcome back to the 1940s Germany campaign, where we're going to sink the hood, or die trying. The enemy is threatening Kiel, and we're defending the port, with the V1, the V12, and the V4, and the heavy cruiser Comet. Now, this heavy cruiser is not going to be that useful. It has 8-inch guns with light shells, and I don't expect that it's going to do a lot of damage. But the hood is very susceptible to getting torpedoed, so that's what we'll do. We're going to attack it with the destroyers, ideally from several different angles, and make it very difficult for this thing to dodge anything. They are to the southeast. That's where we're going. Let's go find them and kill them. And there she is, off in the distance. Battleship Hood. We've seen these battleships before. They're no joke. They got a lot of secondary firepower in the form of the 7-inchers, 18 of those. Then a whole slew of 3-inch guns, which I'm not too concerned about. But those 6 4-inch guns can also make my life for the destroyers a bit more difficult. So, the plan. Have the V4 split off from the division. And you're going to go that way. You're going to go this way. And we're going to try and do an attack from 2 different angles. The Comet, with her 8-inch guns, is way out of range, because she can only do 16-kilometer range with AP shells, so I don't expect anything from her at the moment. That's fine. Hold on, which way are you going? You're going that way. Okay, so we're gonna kind of predict where he's going, which is over there. Oh! What ricocheted off of you? What the fuck? Okay. I see how it is. That was either lucky or extremely accurate for a green level crew. If I lose one destroyer more, I'm pretty much in trouble. And the whole cross-torp thing is not likely to work either. Sheesh. They're already turning. I believe that these battleships also have a pretty good idea of when they're getting torped. If not by AI magic. There we go, she got hit. We're gonna aggressively launch the torpedoes with both of the DDs and then turn away. Because I said we're gonna die trying, but I'd rather not die at all. Ah, she's turning. Never mind. Goodbye. It's been fun. Well, for you mostly, because I just lost a DD with 1 shot. Thank you very much. Don't do that again. Goodbye. I can definitely outrun it at 34 knots. That ought to be fine. 12 million. The new destroyer class that I developed in the last battle, the last episode, is far, far more expensive. Also comes with a lot more firepower. That's 15 5-inch guns. That's 3 times the firepower these guys have. And only 18-inch oxygen-fueled torpedoes, so I can hit targets at great range. But that's not really what they are supposed to do. Anyway, I'm going to disengage from this one and see what other battles I have coming up. Now, sadly, this means the loss of the V12. That's 247 points for the Brits, but in the last episode I took down 3 destroyers of theirs. So I'm still ahead a few destroyers. Although I wouldn't be surprised at all. Oh shit, port damage to Kiel. Fuck. And I lost another 8 transports. Great. Okay. Convoy. Yours or mine? Yours! Holy crap. I can take down 11 transports, but both the battlecruiser Lion and Superb are coming to assist. Oy. Get in. Torp. Gun down. And get out. Because we need to be out of here before the battlecruisers arrive. As they are most likely not amused by my incursion here. What? Whoa. What the hell? You're supposed to be reinforcing. This isn't reinforcing. This is a fucking escort. What the shit? It said R. That means reinforcing. These guys are just here. Oh, this is terrible. This is not... absolutely not what I wanted. Okay. And also, one of these guys had a green level crew, meaning that their accuracy is no joke. They're going to be deadly. I mean, it's not a veteran crew, so it's not as bad. But still. Yeah, just target over there, that's fine. If I can sink a battlecruiser as a snack, I will. But I rather doubt that I can. I got a little close. Can I cheese it and wait for their shells to run out? I doubt it, because they probably carry a few hundred of those. But it would be nice. Because then I'd just be dealing with what? 7-inch secondaries? 5-inch. 18 of them. Essentially one of my light cruiser wannabes. My super heavy destroyers, but still. Oh. That convoy is still 12 clicks out or something. There's the second battle cruiser. No! ID this thing. 97. 99. Yeah, they carry 608 AP shells and 116 HE shells. Their accuracy is less than 1%. Because I'm constantly zigzagging and making it very difficult. Is this the green crew? No, this is the cadets. Okay. This is not the kind of convoy attack / convoy escort I was expecting. This is not reinforcing. This is just a flat-out escort. So I suppose that's a bug, because the R always meant that the battlecruiser was going to start several dozen kilometers, usually 10 to 15, 20, away from the target. 347, sonar 2. Yeah, of course you got that. Hold on. If you guys are not going to escort the rest of your convoy, then I might still be able to punch a hole in a few of them. There. Here. 8.7 clicks out. And they're heading the wrong way. I'll take it. Let's see if we can sneak away. Get closer to the convoy and gun those down with the 5-inch high explosive guns. Oh. Shells are getting pretty uncomfortable. Oh, you're out of HE shells. They're so low that you won't shoot. Excellent. That same cannot be said for you. The destroyer life, seeing splashes all around you. Miss me. Where are you? 8 point something out? Here, 7.8. Why do I have trouble detecting with Generation 3 radar a transport? Ow. Damn it. 6 kilometers? Rainy weather? What the fuck? Rainy weather my ass. This thing is very accurate. Disappeared on me. Split. Go. Where the hell are they? There. There you are. Gun this down. Ooh, beautiful. That's one down. I'm only here to sink a bunch of transports, don't mind me. That's another one down. Still need to sink 9 more. That ought to be dead. Oh boy. That ought to be dead. Jesus. Keep murdering these things. V2, get out of here. Slow down a bit. Yes, that's more like it. Take it out. Quick strike. That's 5 down. That's not updated yet. There, 45. There's another one. I know I have the torpedoes, but I can barely see these things, so I doubt that the torpedoes are going to be much use. That will slow it down nicely. You're going to hunt this down. Why is the firepower for the battlecruiser stopped? Oh, it's not. There goes another one. So that's 6, 7. That would be number 8. Boom. Dead. A few more out there. Thankfully, the AI is a bit scatterbrained when it comes to escorting their actual ships. There. That's number 9. Oh, that's not great. Yes. Well, I'll get the mission done, but some of my ships are going to need a bit of repairs after they get back. Zigzag. There's another one out there. Where are you? There. Your kill. 29,000 damage done. That's more like it. Yeah, you're flooding out. Beautiful. 1 minute till smokescreen. Dead. Shells are still landing all around. I hope that I can pretty quickly end the battle after I have eliminated the last of the transports. So that I can save these trained level crews. Yeah, that ought to flood it. Very good, very good, very good. Smoke up. Keep zigzagging. Chase splashes. Bingo. Job done. I will see you guys some other time, because my DDs are leaving. Ideally now. Can you ramp up back to full speed? Or is that a no-no because you're flooding? Full speed. At full speed, we should be slightly faster than their battle cruisers, so we can disengage. Where's the radar ping? There. We're going to turn that way then. You? That way. Okay. Bye-bye. It's been fun with your transports. Do a better job escorting it next time. Or actually don't, so I can take down another convoy. Now, the battle has been raging quite a while, and I thought I would just skip to the end result screen, but the Superb and the Lion kept chasing the damaged, continuously damaged V2, and I decided to make a stand. So, as these guys have run out of ammunition, at least for their HE shells, and I'm not sure why they have ceased fire with AP, I decided to just torpedo this guy. So here come the torpedoes. I might actually get a hit on the Lion, which would be amusing. Yeah, it's gonna happen. Flooding. Why not? I mean, that's what destroyers do, after all. The Buddy is safe, the Superb. But I'm not sure what the Lion's up to. Their 5-inch secondaries are not going to be that useful yet. No, 89%. At least it's going to take this ship a little bit of time to get back into operations after getting back into dock. If it doesn't flat out flood, that'd be even more funny. No way. It's 86% flooded. Can we torpedo it again? I mean, these torpedo tubes reload pretty quick. 900 seconds with change. So, maybe. I don't quite get where the secondaries are not shooting yet. Oh, it's 0.5%, that's why. Oh, I'm shooting. Oh, sure. Yeah, no, we're going to add this thing some more fire damage. This is nuts. Are you in your damaged state going to hunt down a battlecruiser? I mean, it would be fantastic if you could kill the Lion. But, really? Go to save. If I can land more than one torpedo hit on her, she might sink. Anti-torp 5. She might not sink. It looks like the HE shells aren't doing that much. I mean, yeah, we set a fire for 8.5 damage. Great. These torpedoes, though. There. That's... Oh, sorry, that's half the salvo. There, now she's out of torpedoes. Is this really going to work? The V3, by the way, is nowhere to be found. She's 57 clicks out. I disengaged her in a different direction from the V2. And because of that, she is absolutely not going to be any useful in taking down the line further. But these torpedoes are looking pretty decent. I suspect that the line's going to react to the first set. And then might completely dodge the second set. But hey, any damage is good damage. I've already done 48,000. I might add a few more. I just don't know how I'm going to extricate myself from this battle. That's the bigger issue. No, this is a complete failure. This last torp, perhaps? Because I have seen them. And they're fully dodging. Are you going to overcorrect? Turn, 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 turn. No, 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 you're not. Ah, it would have been fun. I still got Superb behind me. No idea what to do about that. I don't know how to end this battle. I just don't know. Neither does the AI, I guess. If I turn to starboard, are you going to follow me or something? What's the deal here? Right, what is the plan? No. Not very superb then, are you? Whatever, we have shells. You're a target. I see options here. Yeah, there we go. 1.5% chance to hit, I'll take it. We can knock another battlecruiser into the hospital, sure. It's just that... What? Really? No way, dude. Also, why are you not chasing? The Superb is changing course. Oh, the shame that the British are going to endure. Oh, this is... 2 destroyers hunt down an entire convoy under the noses of 2 battlecruisers. I torpedo one battlecruiser and I piss off the other one with 5-inch semi-armor piercing shells. No. What am I firing? Cap ballistic 2 shells. Yeah, so they do have some potential. And Superb is just... Superb is just leaving. Okay, well, I guess that's how you extricate yourself from the battle. Shoot the big bad battlecruiser with 5-inch armor piercing. And they go, no, 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 don't do that. And they run off. Easy. Well, there we go. End of the battle. Both destroyers survived, despite it looking pretty bad for the V2 at that point. 23 losses versus 347, that's mostly their transports. But I'm amazed that those battlecruisers just, well, A, got torped and then got scared away with 5-inch shell fire. Look at that. Light damage to both ships. Repairing 95%, repairing 100%. So this thing is effectively done almost instantly. The other guy is not. But, more importantly, I got the transports. And with 11 transports down, that means that the British transport capability is at least slightly diminished. Slightly. Don't worry, however, about the Brits. They still got a naval budget of 481 million. And a GDP of plus 6.5%. Which is good. It's just not as good as the French GDP, which has a growth of 9% per year. Good grief. The naval prestige, however, for the Brits is bad. Minus 37 and French minus 7. I think they've taken a few too many losses. Interesting. My prestige is very good, 47. My ally, 2, normal. Pretty decent. Pretty decent. Okay, 1 month, and we're gonna have the whole fleet of destroyers out there. Perfect. In the meanwhile, the eggheads have come up with better 15-inch guns. These are the Mark IVs, and I am interested to see whether it's worth it to upgrade my current ships to that. We have, however, lost another transport, or 9 in the North Sea, and they have lost just the 1. That means that my finances are going to take a hit again. My GDP continues to shrink. Well, I mean, my economy is growing, but not as much as I would like. Right. My fleet. The Bismarck and Tirpitz designs both use the 15-inch guns. If I want to upgrade these, so we're going to refit them. These are now the Mark IVs. But my Bismarck doesn't have that. Hold on. Discard, yes. Or does the Bismarck instantly also get the Mark IVs? I kind of doubt that. Mark III. So yeah, we're going to have to refit them. Anything else I can refit? Because I got 2 tons left. I cannot change the displacement. I could change the beam. It will give me a bit more room to work with. Don't ask me how they do this. I mean, to me it doesn't make any kind of sense, being able to make a ship fatter. But hey-ho, if we can do that, fine. It does make the turning circle worse, but only by about 40 meters, so it's fine. What I want to do is swap out these light shells and go to super heavies. And that should up my pen substantially. It means that at 15,000 meter range, I cannot pen 31.3 inches of belt armor. But I can pen 35 inches of belt armor. We already got the heaviest shells we can get. Is there any chance I can get a better radar? No, that'd be a bit heavy. Acoustics, I think, is way too heavy. No. So, steering? Like an unbalanced rudder? Would push it down to 350. I like it, that's good. Auxiliary 3 engine's too heavy. Double hull bottom is way too heavy. What if I up the draft? And if we're making weird changes to the Bismarck anyway, might as well. I doubt it's going to be a short repair or short overhaul though. It's probably going to take a long time. Like a really, really long time. Several months at least. Anything else I would need to change? Speed is good. Range is okay. Standard ratio, yes. I could up the armor, perhaps. Could I swap it out to 16 inches? Would that be too much? I mean, a 15-inch dual barrel weighs 1,552 tons. A 16-inch dual barrel weighs 1,800 tons. No, it's way too heavy. Okay, never mind that. That's the refit. Now, how long would it take to actually apply that one refit? That's the Bismarck 1940 mod. Refit ship, the Hanover. 730,000 a month. Fine. Where are you at? 3 months. That's fine. That's fine. I also want to upgrade the battle cruisers, the Hansa and the Leipzig. Because they too can benefit from having those better 15-inchers and super heavy shells. So the light shells just don't cut it. So super heavy shells, standard ratio, and they, as opposed to the others, have some room to improve. Turning circle is shit. Generation 3 radar already applied. Hydro gets me a spotting range of 3326 as opposed to 2000. Okay, we're going to go for sonar. We're going to give you an unbalanced rudder as well. We're going to give you a better propeller shaft and a far better auxiliary engine. Turning circle 415. Anti-torpedo blister install. Wow, that fits? I'm impressed. I'm very impressed. Also, I have no idea where my battle cruisers are at the moment. I think they're in the dock, but I'm not sure. Yeah, this is fine. Should make it more deadly. Okay, I'm going to overhaul one. Just refit the one, and then refit the other once the one of the Leipzigs is done. So Leipzig, refit, 500,000 a month, that's fine. I am at plus 17 million, as quite a few of my ships have been built. So I can now get those guys out there. What do we have here? 4 destroyers. Oh, sorry, we got the battleship roll. Yes, I would like that. And this? Ah, great. That's going to murder a ton of my transports. No. We're going to first do this battle. Battleship versus battleship. Previously, that turned out to be pretty easy. Because the Kaiser... yeah, it was the Kaiser that did that. The Kaiser already murdered one of their other battleships. So I don't see why we cannot take this guy down either. They are far, far away. The 14-inch guns, right? ABXY? Yep, same build. They turned out to be very good at targeting, but with almost no superstructure armor, they just couldn't survive long enough with their main tower to actually deal damage. So if I can take down yet another French battleship this way, I will do it. And my crew is trained, so my accuracy is going up, my reload time is going down, meaning that these guns reload in 40 seconds. Turn broad. Fire HE first, mostly to hurt that main tower as much as we can. If we can get our shells to actually find the target. Don't torp it. And we're going to open up to get the rest of the guns firing. Come on. Pause for a second. Be wonderful. There. 6.5% chance to hit at 20,000 meters. Very good. Very good. That one shell could hit. Yep, partial pen and fire. 6 damage. Partial pen, again, 4 belt. What's your chance to pen me, I wonder? 2.5%. Finally another battleship that I can sink pretty easily, as opposed to the British. Yeah. Damage the main tower. There we go. That's what I'm looking for. More of that, please. More where that came from. Damage the main gun. Good. Kaiser, you're doing it. Partial pen, fires. Range, 13 kilometers out. Partial pen and fire on me. 7.5% chance to pen me, that's fine. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, these are the Mark IIIs. How angled are you? Pretty angled. Okay. But we might be able to pen that. Also, we're going to torp that. Ricochet. Torpedoes away. I am suspecting that they have torpedoed me in return. Because they can do that. And they likely will. Damage their funnel. Yeah, they just torped me. Okay, Bretagne. Let's go and turn the other way. Cadets. What is it with the AI and their utter lack of training? That's weird. Like their crew training takes a backseat to everything else. There you go. 2 floodings right amidships. Knocking out an engine. My torpedoes going to do anything useful? Oh, yes. They might get hit on the rudder. No, maybe? Yes. Hit. Flooding on the stern. They did manage to contain the floodings and immediately get rid of them as well. That's good for them. Don't worry. We got more shells for you. Just stay broadside. They'll be right with you. 40% chance to pen. Chance to pen me. 10. Good. They keep turning around for some reason. Flooding. Another bow hit flooding. Good. These poor sods. Nowhere to go. But down. 65% structural integrity remaining. Can I pen that bow? Apparently, yes. Yeah, I can pen their bow armor. I was honestly expecting ricochets at this angle. 71 degrees. Ricochets are just far too likely to happen. But no. Pen. Range 9 kilometers. Why are you not shooting back? Correction. You are. Right through the bows. And the superstructure, I suppose, but it's not dead yet. Now it is. Superstructure. Destroyed. Good lord. I know I hated on these 15-inch shells. And the whole Bismarck design, essentially, for this campaign. But against these French, they look fantastic. They just perform amazingly well. Or this French battleship is just terrible, but I don't believe that. I believe it's that bad. Another pen. Their chance to hit's down to 2.8%, and mine is 24. This point where you might be slightly too far away. Destroy another secondary gun, some HE. Just some nice HE. No, not like that. You can do better than that. Hold on, are you leaving? They're running. Did I knock out a turret? No. That hurt though. 262 damage and their structural integrity is dropping like a brick. 30%. It's destroyed another secondary gun. 1.8% chance to hit. The damage and stability is 50% now. Yeah, we got him dead to rights. That's another one of the French battleships that has not performed at all. So that's another nice amount of victory points against the French. But worry not, because where the French don't have the battleships, the British do. And a lot at that. A lot of battleships. So yeah, we're going to have to still get our newer battleships out there. And upgrade the existing battleships. To make sure that they still get the Mark 4 15-inch guns. With the super heavy shells. And we still need to eliminate a load. Like dozens and dozens and dozens of light and heavy cruisers with torpedoes. Too many of those around. Far too many. This is going to take a while. A while later, the Bretagne looks quite different from what you have seen last time. She's listing to starboard, but not that much. It's not her buoyancy that's going to kill her. It's her structural integrity, or lack thereof. Her stern has been battered and blackened by the constant 15-inch shells that kept impacting it. She has tried to retaliate with a torpedo attack, but has done essentially no damage, because they didn't hit. My torpedoes are also out there, but unless she really makes a massive mistake here, those torpedoes are not going to do anything useful. Now the AP shells don't have a very good chance to actually pen, but every now and then they cause a flooding, which causes the Bretagne to slow down even more. So the last few salvos are going to be high explosive to further weaken the structural integrity of the ship and sink another French battleship. At a 3%. They've lost 40% of their crew. 3% structural integrity. Fire damage is not that bad on this ship. Chance to pen should be going up. That was unnecessary. Still, the Kaiser took very little damage in her run to destroy this ship. Let's angle a bit more. Slow. She still has a torpedo launcher, but I really want to sink her before she uses that. And I shall. There she goes. Okay, that should be another 800 to 1,000 victory points for the Germans. 2,200. I was a little off. lost 50 crew members. They lost almost 1,200. And the pride of another of the French ships has been crippled. So they only got 2 battleships left, 1 battlecruiser. Doesn't mean they're short any ships. They just don't have a lot of capital ships if you don't consider heavy cruisers as capitals. Because they still have 50 cruisers, 60 cruisers, and 21 DDs. I am not short on these guys at all. And the British also keep getting victory points. They're probably... or maybe it's the Italians. I don't believe I've had an encounter with the Italians, but apparently they've gained 500 victory points. Maybe killing a convoy or something? At any rate, we have the Austro-Hungarian as our allies, and they are operating in the Eastern Mediterranean. They have 7 battleships. Whoa. That's cute. The Italians have 5. 51 ships, 28 ships. The Italians have the numbers, so they can operate in more areas at the same time. But the Austro-Hungarians have the battleships, so they should be able to knock the Italians down a peg. Anyway, this convoy mission is going to be happening right now. We need to sink the Chester, and I suspect that with our destroyers we can do that very quickly. It's just that we have one tiny little issue. And that's the torpedo spam that the light cruiser will undoubtedly send my way. So I'm going to try and have them spot my destroyers first. They have. They've spotted the V30, the 27, the 21. The reason is I want them to torpedo me from their current position, which is about here. So if they're going to torp this, the transport shouldn't be at risk. If they transport this, then the transport shouldn't be at risk either. Do we have a ping? There. 16 clicks out. 29 go that way, you guys go this way. Let's hunt that thing down and take it out before it threatens any of our transports. Now, the British decided to run away, but not before doing their dirty business of torpedoing my convoy, leading to the destruction of the Fürst Bismarck as well as the Bayern. So that's 2 transports down, but the rest of the convoy survived. Although I suppose their sailors are a bit scared. Now, there was one more thing I wanted to check before I wrap the episode up. Where are my ships? Because I know I have a battlecruiser out here somewhere, and I have 1 battleship. Which is, oh, this one's repairing, this one's refitting. You're in the Baltic in Palau. All the way over there. Huh. We're going to intercept this. With the battlecruiser Hansa, which is not great. But they got 7 light cruisers in there. Let's also push this out to sea. And I got my battleship out there. That was the one that's repairing. Yeah, I got quite a few ships here and there. It's just that they're not necessarily in ideal locations. I also got these. I need to start protecting my convoys better. Just the Deutschland and a whole bunch of destroyers. Off you go. I might at some point switch out the destroyers to go from the stealthy electric torpedoes to the oxygen so I get more range. But for now, this is what I'm stuck with. Alright. We have equalized the British numbers a bit, 34-39. Now, there are still plenty of ships out there. For the French, we're not anywhere near, and for the Italians, we're pretty much lagging behind as well. What's the next ship that can be expected to be launched? 4 heavy cruisers. And in 5 months, we get more of the super destroyers. That's the one with the 15 5-inch guns. And then we got 18 months till the battle cruisers, and 18 for the Super Deutschland, and then 28 months for the H41 and the Kurfürst Friedrich Wilhelm. So we have a lot of time to spend. Anyway, that's good. We can draw this campaign out more. Hope you guys enjoy it. If you did, hit the like. If you haven't, then, well, I probably won't be seeing you for the next one. But otherwise, I will see you guys soon for the next episode. Thank you for watching. I'll see you soon.